Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. So, all right, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this Saturday afternoon, 12:45. The postman just rang me, and I got some goodies in the mail, so I thought we would open them together. The wife and the baby are down for a nap, so I don't want to hopefully do this too much, but let's see if we can get these open. I'm pretty sure I know what both of them are, but let's make it a surprise. See if we can get it open without breaking our necks here. Oh gosh, so hard. Move this microphone. Microphone right there. There, now I can get some grip on it. There we go. Oh yes. I will say one thing. EN Publishing knows how to do a Kickstarter. This Kickstarter was out. It was only open for, I think, 2 weeks, maybe a month, and it closed. It was successfully funded, and everything came out. So I was able to back the SolSpace. This is an adventure for, it's color. I didn't realize it was going to be full color. So printed on decent paper. This is an adventure with some ship schematics in it and some NPCs. So the cool part here is this is made to be used. So I'm glad they didn't do it in a hardback. I don't even think it was an option. And it's on decent paper. I mean, it doesn't have to be amazing because you're going to write on this. You're going to, fold it open and look at it. But it's got lots of ship deck plans in it. This is amazing. It's a full-blown adventure. In the veins of think like your Star Trek series, your DS9 series. It's kind of one of those. There's a force that takes over one of the ships, and you're an away team that comes back to the ship, not knowing that the ship has been commandeered, and you're able to get back on board the ship. And so the Cornucopias is under siege. When a landing party returns to the USF Cornucopias, they find it has been taken over by a Spartan terrorist group. Can they retake the ship before the Spartans break into the main bridge? Welcome to the Spartan Gambit, a science fiction adventure sourcebook set in SolSpace, which covers a region some 500 parsecs across, centered on your own system, Sol. The year is 2486. This full-color softback book contains an introduction to the SolSpace setting, rules for creating a Union Space Force officer, the full adventure of the Spartan Gambit, 4 pre-generated characters, and map of every deck of the huge USF Cornucopias. So super cool right here. Very excited to see this full color. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible either. You can see the art is passable. It's to me it just has that Star Trek feel. Some deck plans, lots of deck plans. Just all kinds of just useful sci-fi stuff. Spartans, if you're not aware of, are a warlike race. They excel at combat and warfare, and that's the cover. I'm sorry, I can't do much about the glare, but that is the cover. And like I said, perfect bound, full color. The paper's let's get a good feel for the paper. Yeah, paper's nice and thick, so the colors are a little washed out, but I mean it's not horrible. It looks good, and what I like about it is you're going to be able to write on this, and you're going to have to worry about bleed through. So you can make notes and stuff like that. I think this is very usable. I plan on running this in some way, shape, or can't think of the phrase now. It's my mind is at a blank, guys. But very cool. The other thing I backed, or one of the options, was to get the What's Old is New core book as a hardback. I have. Let me clear my mess up here. Move my iPad. I printed a black and white copy of the core book. I just printed it off and then took it to the UPS store and had it spiral bound. So nothing amazing, but it definitely lays flat. You can see it's very serviceable, very usable. I think it's a great setting, a great mechanic. They don't really give you too much of a setting. In fact, I don't think they give you any setting in the book. But this is the hardback. It is chunky and printed really nice. Let's get a feel for the paper. Yeah, nice thick paper. The art is not glossy. It's very matte. It's very matte, but it's very well done. And I wanted a hardback copy for my collection. And just when you have a game like this that requires everybody to be looking in a rule book, it's nice when everybody can have, or you can have more than one copy. So I have the little digest size that my buddy Brian got me, which started this whole obsession. And so then, of course, I printed a softback copy for my own personal use, and then I was able to back this through the Kickstarter and got it at a decent price. So, yeah, full color, gray borders, and you can see there's some of it right there. The font is clear and easy to read, so I'm very, very excited for that. And of course, SolSpace. There was another adventure that was reached as a stretch goal. I already got that. They sent it out day one. So that was amazing. So now we got this, and I'm pretty sure I know what this is too. My buddy James Gantry over at Feral Games Inc. said he sent me something, and he may have told me earlier that he sent me something, and I completely forgot about it. I apologize if you hear my little guy crying in the back. He doesn't like to go down for naps. But once he's asleep, he's out like a light. So it's just a matter of getting him to go to sleep. Oh, boy, this is some serious glue backing. Oh, yes. So we'll get rid of that. Oh, my gosh, it's even prettier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if James did a Kickstarter for this or how. I know it was done. I don't know anything about it. This just, he sent out an email via Drive-Thru RPG saying, hey, I'm an indie press publisher and developer and games developer, and every little penny helps. So if you guys could, buy something and help me out, that would be great. Sorry about that. I had to go take care of the little guy. So, Legend. Let me pull this up. Sorry about the squeak. This came out of nowhere, guys. If you're familiar with Feral Games Inc.'s games, one of the games they do is they do Ghost Ops, which is an awesome, modern warfare game. Just very cool. I highly recommend if you're into that kind of thing. Ghost Ops, Splinter Cell, all that kind of stuff. Then this is the kind of game for you. And then Delve is one of his earlier RPGs that he did, and phenomenal RPG, good basic fantasy, real simple, real quick and easy. The kind of games I like to do at conventions or one-shots. They're just quick, they're easy. And any game that has a random chart for what's in your pocket when you wake up, it's got to be a winner. And so he has a number of cool things like that. And this just came out of nowhere, man. I didn't see anything about this. I mean, I'm in communication with James pretty frequently, at least once a week. And he sent me a copy. So this was for free. I didn't pay for it. I did buy the PDF because, like I said, he'd sent out an email saying, hey, I'm trying to support my family. Anything you can do, every little penny helps. And I'm a big fan of that. And Lord knows James helped me out a lot when I was unemployed by sending me stuff to review and coming on the channel and just being a super awesome guy. So if you like to support indie press games, I recommend Feral Games Inc. They're on Drive-Thru RPG. You can get everything they have in PDF. I bought the PDF because I didn't know anything about it. I was like, well, let me see if James has got anything new. I know there's some stuff coming out for Delve. I'll get that because I've got everything else for it. So I'm a completionist. I like to keep track of everything. And I saw this on there on Drive-Thru. I didn't know what it was. And so I was like, okay, well, $5, not the end of the world. And I reached out to him and I was like, hey, what's this new game, Legend? And he's like, got a game coming to you in the mail. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know. So First of all, the art I think is awesome. I don't know who he got to do the art, but it's so evocative of high fantasy. Look at that dragon freezing a dude. Solid, nice paper. Not glossy, very matte again, but looks like he got a number of different artists. But I like the monsters, a little bestiary in here, and like there's an evil toad. It doesn't really look like a frog or a toad to me, but it does look evil for sure. So I think that's awesome. The giant wasp I thought was really cool. Nice giant wasp, very cool art. Like I said, and the art throughout the book is awesome. This is a self-contained game right here. You don't need to buy anything else. Unfortunately, Drive-Thru RPG does not put the price on the back, so I don't know what the retail price is for the hardback. But like I said, I know right now the PDF is on sale on Drive-Thru RPG for $4.99. $5, you got a complete RPG, guys. You can't beat that. And you're helping out an indie press game, which is what more can we ask for? And right now with this isolation going on and a lot of people working from home, a lot of people being unemployed, you need to take that gaming dollar as far as you can. So if you're able, spread the wealth a little bit, help out a guy. This is totally worth it. So the game mechanics, I read it last night, and man, I like it. I like simple, easy, fast to run games. This is a stat and a skill and a D20. I think it's a D20, right? No, it's a standard set of dice: 4, 6, 8, 10s, and 12s. And so you may have a strength of D6 and a archery of D10. So you would add those two dice together. GM will give you a target number, and you'll roll that. Can't get any more simple. The cool thing is what he's done in here is dice explode. So you can keep rolling if your dice explode. Damage dice is even better. If all your damage dice explode, you get to pick them all up and roll them all again. And so you can do some crazy. So you can have that 1 in a million shot, which is very cool. I'm going to tell you right now, the dwarf art, man, I'm playing a dwarf if I get to play. That looks solid. That just looks like Billy Badass. But I love the layout of the book. Damage is pretty good. Every time you get damage, you mark off some tick boxes depending on how severe it is. I like that. You pick a race, you pick a class, and then you put it all together. You can be up and running in 10 minutes. The hardest choice you're gonna have to figure out is which piece of art is the coolest to you and what you want to play. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if that was just a goof in the layout. It's on the PDF as well. The map's not filled in. I don't know if they're leaving that to your own imagination. If that's the case, that's super cool. But I don't know. It doesn't really say much. Everyone loves maps. There are maps made by others or already in the game. A bare bones continent map which you can adapt, build upon, or ignore. So there you go. Generic blank map, and you can do with it as you will and fill it in. Just some cool stuff. I did see for Delve, for those that are interested and have Delve, which again, I highly recommend you pick it up. Gnomes and goblins are going to be playable races. So I'm super excited. I may do a one-shot of Delve, or maybe this over Discord. Just a theater of the mind kind of deal. I think that would be fun. The Rock Hound. Oh, I think that's really cool. Nice, cool. There's a monster manual in here. Like I said, this is everything you need. It's hardback. Quality is nice. It's laid out really well. On the back here, it says, "Welcome to Legends. Legends is a rules-light setting, free fantasy RPG. The game is quick to set up and character creation is lightning fast. If you want to jump into a game which can be a single adventure played over a few hours or a campaign played over weeks, then Legends will allow you to do both. Within this book, you will find character creation that uses pre-generated characters that you can build upon, or you can build your character from scratch. A simple dice mechanic where you add your stat to your skill and beat a target number. Complete rules to play the game. A large selection of armor, weapons, and gear. A game where all dice explode, including damage dice. It doesn't get any cooler than that. A free-form magic system that allows you to make the spell you want to cast allows you to make the spell you want and cast it as many times as you like. Freeform alchemy system, help with world building, a selection of monsters to battle with blank monster sheets so you can build your own. To play this game, you will need a complete set of dice and some friends. Legends has everything you need to play a quick, easy to learn fantasy RPG in a world that you have created, or it can be easily included into any established setting of your choice. Happy gaming. Guys, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, we're talking, how many pages here are we talking? 79 pages. And just, I mean, this stuff, it's in landscape format, which is awesome. And I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. The art is fantastic. It definitely sets itself apart. I dig the cover. I think it's very evocative. Really like the cover. James, I don't know who the artists are that you got, but man, they are fantastic. Keep it up, buddy. I hope the new Delve supplement looks just as cool. Artwork, Claudio Cassini, Daniel Carmerci, Dean Spencer Art, and Russell Go. Thanks to anyone that buys this, my Patreons, otherwise known as The Few, Nikki and the Cats. Join the Patreon for only $1 and get free stuff and discounts. Patreon.com/Feral Games Inc. Written and designed by Feral Games Inc., which is literally a one-man shop. So, guys, this is everything you need, man. I mean, it's neat. Some of the, like here's a human. And there's all your stats. That's basically what a character sheet looks like, and then you just fill in a couple blanks, and you pick a race and a class, and then you go for it. You can't beat it. I mean, this is El Nido. There's another cool. I really like their interpretation of dwarfs. So, guys, that's it. I just wanted to pop out a quick video. I know I did one last night, but I had some technical difficulties. I had to keep starting and stopping the stream, and it wasn't playing nice, so nobody really got to get in and chat. But thank you guys anyway. There's a couple people that watched it, and as always, awesome. Like and share and subscribe. It helps out the channel. If you don't mind the talking head syndrome of some old guy just spouting out about games, I'm the channel for you, man. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm on ZellyPay. You can always donate to the channel through ZellyPay. It's baked into your app on your phone if you're in the U.S. If you're outside of the U.S. and you want to donate to the channel, it's PayPal Pay Me. There are links on my YouTube channel in the upper right-hand corner on my channel logo. As always, a big shout out to Sathane for making the image for my channel. It's awesome. I use it everywhere I can. And I really appreciate him doing that because it just came out amazing. But other than that, guys, peace and hair grease. And remember, Mr. Mean says, be nice. And for God's sake, guys, stay safe. Wash your hands. Practice social distancing. In this modern age of technology, we can talk to people over the internet pretty much for free. So be safe, everybody. Check out Feral Games Inc. Check out Delve. Check out Legends. Check out Ian World's SolSpace and What's Old is New. It's a phenomenal game system. And as always, guys, be safe and take care. I'll see you next time.